Assembly Bill 2058 by Assemblymember Block, an act relating to unemployment insurance and making an appropriation therefore.
AB 2058 will make it easier for unemployed Californians to access unemployment benefits while enrolled in training programs to upgrade their job skills and increase their employability. Amendments taken in the Senate make technical corrections, permit the delay of the implementation date to July 1st, 2011 if necessary, and most importantly, add reporting language requested by the California Chamber and by the California Manufacturer and Technology Association, which has gotten them to go neutral on the bill. The bill is co-sponsored by the California Workforce Association and the California Labor Federation. It's supported by Goodwill Industries, the California Professional Firefighters, California Nurses Association, AFSCME, and the Community College League. There's been bipartisan support in both houses, and I request your aye vote.
Mr. Hagman.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, I rise in support of this bill as well, and I want to thank the author for working with those groups to address the situation. I think, members, this may be a faster way to get people back to work by letting them go through these vocational training programs. And again, thank the author for taking all the technical amendments to make it conform with the federal law and the Workforce Investment Act, and urge your support.
Assembly Bill 2294 by Assemblymember Block, an act relating to petty cabs.
AB 2294 will enhance public safety on our roadways and protect consumers by authorizing local jurisdictions to require that pedicab operators prove that they understand the rules of our roads. This bill permits local jurisdictions to require a California driver's license and/or proof of completion of a safety training course as required by cities. This bill provides, the amendments taken in the Senate provide necessary technical changes and chaptering out language. The bill is supported by the League of Cities and is jointly authored by my colleague, Assemblyman Fletcher. There is no opposition to the bill. It's enjoyed strong bipartisan support in both chambers. I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Assembly Bill 2402 by Assemblymember Block, an act relating to the California State University.
AB 2402 requires local notice and opportunity for input when a CSU campus changes its admissions policies in a way that negatively impacts local students. Amendments change the effective date of the change and the reporting requirements by the Chancellor. With the amendments, the CSU has now come in support of the bill, and in the Senate there was only one no vote. I urge your concurrence.
Mr. Norby.
I urge a yes vote. It's a common sense measure with bipartisan support, and it makes sense.
Assembly Bill 2314 by Assemblymember Block, an act relating to taxation.
AB 2314, jointly authored by Assemblymember Knight, will make certain California disabled veterans receive a special property tax exemption that is available to them. This bill will give all disabled veterans at least 90 days to file a claim instead of 30 days. Amendments in the Senate made a technical change and added co-authors. The bill is sponsored by the Board of Equalization and has received wide bipartisan support. I ask for an aye vote.
Today we are one vote and one signature away from making our public safety system stronger. We're also one vote away from demonstrating to all of California that this body can come together in a bipartisan way to make real and substantial changes. I would request your aye vote on AB 1844, Chelsea's Law.
Thank you, Mr. Fletcher. Mr. Block.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As a principal co-author of this bill, I rise in full support of AB 1844. Our public safety system has failed to protect our children from the most violent criminals. This bill targets these criminals specifically, the violent sex offenders who prey on our children, seeking to keep these offenders locked up for life to prevent them from ever attacking again. While the one-strike provision of this bill may be controversial, it takes a smart and targeted approach to managing a particularly violent class of predators, and preventing repeat offenses will only keep our children safer. In cases like these, with criminals like these, once guilt has been determined beyond a reasonable doubt, it may be best to just lock them up and throw away the key. I ask for your support, and I commend the tireless work by Assemblymember Fletcher on this bill.